I'm not good enough for any man, sir. But I can love your daughters. The words escape before Gloria can stop them. Silence, heavy, crushing, unforgiving, the living room of the Calloway mansion freezes like time itself. Billionaire. Richard Calloway stares at her as if she had spoken a foreign language behind him. Two girls watch. The older one grips her sister's hand too. Tightly, the younger one has dried tears on her cheeks, and nobody breathes. But here's what nobody in that room realizes. Those words were not weakness. They were a warning. Let me rewind. 30 seconds earlier, Richard had asked a simple question. Why do you want the nanny job? Every woman before her had perfect answers, polished resumes, degrees, references from wealthy Manhattan families, designer suits, bodies that belonged in magazines. Gloria had none of that. She stood there in a maid's uniform that pulled too tight across her body. Hands are rough from scrubbing other people's floors. No resume, no references because she was not supposed to be there. The agency sent her by mistake. She was hired to clean the house after the interviews, not to sit in the chair. But then she saw the girls, the older one pretending to be strong, the younger one shaking like the world was about to disappear, and something inside Gloria cracked. She knew that look. She had worn it herself. Excuse me, Richard says, his voice sharp and cold. Did you just say you're not good enough for any man? Heat floods Gloria's face. She already knows the rules. Certain truths are never spoken out loud, especially not by a dark-skinned maid in a Connecticut mansion owned by a white billionaire. She has heard the whispers her entire life. Too heavy, too big. Who would want that? From the father who left, from boys at school, from the only man she trusted, the one who laughed before walking away with someone else. She should stop, but she doesn't. I mean, I'm not here for romance. Sir, Gloria says quietly, I'm not here for money beyond my salary. She swallows. I'm here for them. She points at the girls, because I know what it's like to lose a mother. And I know what it's like to need someone who stays. The silence stretches. Richard Calloway is famous for two things: building a tech empire from nothing and destroying anyone who wastes his time. His wife died 6 months ago, cancer. Fast, merciless since then. 7 nannies have come and gone. None survived more than 3 weeks. You have no qualifications, Richard says flatly. No experience. No references. Gloria nods. I have something better. That stops him. What? She looks at the girls again. I have time. I have patience. And I won't leave when it gets hard. And then something unexpected happens. The younger girl steps forward. Daddy, she whispers. Her voice is small, fragile. She has kind eyes, like mommy's. Richard closes his eyes just for a moment. When he opens them, something has shifted. 1 week, he says. You get 1 week. Gloria nods. But what Richard does not know, what nobody in that room knows, is that Gloria was never there by accident. And the connection between her and those girls is deeper than anyone could imagine. The first week is a silent war. Emma is 9 sharp eyes, guarded heart, watching Gloria like a hawk, waiting for her to fail. Lily is 5, and she does not speak 6 months. Not a word, nothing. Gloria learns this on the first morning. What would you like for breakfast? She asks gently. Lily only points at the cereal. She doesn't talk. Emma says coldly, she stopped when Mom died. Gloria's chest tightens. She knows that silence at 8 years old, when her own mother died. Gloria stopped speaking. 2 years trapped inside. Pain too big for words, but she tells no one, not. Yet she does something different. She does not force hugs. She does not force smiles. She does not force conversation. She stays. She cooks mac and cheese for Emma, strawberry pancakes for Lily. She learns this by finding an old notebook in the pantry. Sarah's recipes. Gloria follows them exactly. No improvements. No shortcuts. She wants the girls to taste their mother again on the fourth night. Emma appears in the kitchen. You found her notebook, she says accusingly. I did. It's not yours. I know. Silence. The other nannies changed the recipes. Emma mutters, they said they knew better. Gloria keeps washing dishes. I don't know better than your mother. I only know how to do the same. Something cracks, just a little. The mac and cheese was close, Emma admits. Lily ate everything. Small victories on the fifth day. Gloria does something no nanny ever dared. She asks to see Sarah's room. Why? Richard asks, suspicious, because your daughters need to feel her presence. And I can't do that if I don't know who she was. Alone. Pause, then Richard turns and walks upstairs. The room is. Untouched clothes, perfume, books, photos. Everywhere, Gloria stops at one picture, a hospital room Sarah is holding. A newborn baby, but it is not, Emma, it is not. Lily, the baby, has dark skin. The world tilts. Who is this? Gloria whispers. Richard's face hardens. Before the girls, Sarah volunteered at a shelter. She helped a 16-year-old give birth. The baby was adopted. Gloria cannot breathe. What happened to her? She was placed with a family. Sarah wanted to keep her. We couldn't. Gloria looks again, a birthmark, a crescent moon on the baby's left wrist. Same one on her own? Not yet. It's not time yet? That night? Gloria calls her adoptive mother. I found her. She whispers, I found the woman who brought me into the world. 2 weeks pass. She tells no one. Emma softens. Homework, conversations, memories. Mom braided my hair every Sunday. Emma says one afternoon, can I try? Gloria asks. Emma nods. It looks like hers, she whispers. Lily watches from the doorway, still silent but not empty. And then the third week arrives. A black car pulls into the driveway. A blonde woman steps out. Perfect, sharp, cold Victoria. Calloway, Richard's sister. She looks Gloria up and down. The uniform, the body, the skin. So you're the maid. Victoria says, the one my brother hired. She circles Gloria, slowly like a predator, and that is where everything begins to fall apart because Victoria sees things others miss, and she is about to ask the one question Gloria is not ready to answer, and then, I must say, I'm concerned. Victoria's voice slices through the room, a woman with no qualifications, no references, no proper presentation. She turns slowly, taking care of the Calloway heiresses. Gloria feels her face burn, but her voice stays steady. The girls are well taken care of. Victoria smiles. Are they? She crouches in front of Emma. Sweetheart, has this woman been treating you well? You can tell me the truth. Emma hesitates, looks at Gloria then. At her aunt, Miss Gloria is the best nanny we've ever had. Victoria's lips tighten. You're too young to know what's best for you. She stands and faces Gloria. I will be speaking to my brother. This situation is unacceptable. That night, Gloria hears everything. The office door is closed, but the walls are thin. She has no qualifications at all. Victoria snaps. She's a maid. A fat maid who can barely speak properly. The girls are happy, Richard says quietly. For the first time in 6 months. Victoria replies sharply. Happy Emma needs a governess. Lily needs therapy. Not a domestic worker pretending to be a mother. She is not pretending. Then what is she doing? Victoria presses. What does she want? Silence. People like her always want something. Money, access, status. Gloria's blood turns cold. Investigate her, Victoria says finally. Find out who she really is. If they look into her past, everything will surface, the adoption, the shelter Sarah, and they will think it was. All alive the next day is worse. Victoria returns with a private detective. She drops a stack of documents on the table. Look what I found, she says. Smiling, your maid has a very interesting history. Richard flips through the pages: birth certificate, adoption records, shelter files. Her mother gave birth at the same shelter where Sarah volunteered. Victoria says, "Do you understand what this means?" Richard looks at Gloria. "Is this true?" Tears burn her eyes. It is. "Did you know when you came here?" "No," Gloria whispers. "I found out later. When I saw the photo." She raises her wrist, the crescent moon birthmark. "Sarah held me when I was born. She was the first person to hold me in the world." Victoria laughs. "How convenient. You just happened to show up at the mansion of a billionaire widower." "It wasn't a coincidence," Gloria admits. "I searched for years. I wanted to thank her." "And she dies," Victoria sneers, "and leaves behind 2 rich daughters." Richard's voice hardens. "That's enough." "No, Richard. Can't you see?" Victoria insists. "She's here for the money. For the inheritance. Maybe even for you. I don't want your money." Gloria's voice cuts through the room. Everyone turns. "I don't want the mansion. I don't want any of this. Then what do you want?" Richard asks quietly. Gloria looks up the stairs. Emma and Lily are watching. "I want to do what Sarah would have done." She says, "She loved me enough to let me go. And now her daughters need someone who will stay." Tears fall freely now. "They told me my whole life I wasn't good enough. Too big, too poor, too black." Her voice shakes. "But I can love these girls." The room is silent. Then, "Mama." Small voice. Lily steps down the stairs. "The girl who hasn't spoken in 6 months, Mama." Glow. She runs forward and wraps her arms around Gloria's legs. Gloria collapses to her knees. Sobbing Emma joins them. Richard watches Victoria. Opens her mouth, but there is nothing left to say. A broken child chose her voice back, and she used it to choose. Gloria Victoria leaves that night. No apologies, no goodbye, just the sound of her car disappearing later. Richard finds Gloria in the kitchen, hot chocolate on the stove. Emma was on the counter. Lily was humming softly in Gloria's arms. "How did you know she would speak?" Richard asks. "I didn't," Gloria replies. "I just stayed." "You could have left. I promised I wouldn't." Richard sits down heavily. "Sarah would have liked you," he says. "She believed the strongest people are the ones the world tries to break." Months pass. Emma laughs. Again, Lily talks endlessly. One night, Emma wakes screaming. "I dreamed you left." She sobs. "I'm not going anywhere." Gloria whispers, "I promise." A year later, Richard calls her into the office. "I have a proposal." He slides a folder across the desk. "Legal adoption." Gloria cannot breathe. "I want you to be their mother officially." "Why?" she asks. "Because Sarah chose you first," Richard says, "and now they choose you back." Gloria signs that night. She tells the girls, "We're a family forever." "I already knew." Lily says, "You just needed paper." Emma smiles. "The world said you weren't good enough." Emma whispers, "But we know better." Gloria holds her daughters, and for the first time in her life, she knows being chosen by love is greater than being desired by judgment, and that is where this story truly ends.